Well, hello everybody. I am here at Creepyworld doing part 2 of renovation of Creepyworld. And once again, I've showed up when it's dark. It is about 8 o'clock. And if we look over here, you'll see a lot of vacuum form. And we've been pulling that out of that pile. And look over here, we've built a ton of coffins because the haunted house we're building is a Gothic one. Now, you know what's really cool is that I also have one team building mini golfs and laser tags. I have another team working at Creepyworld, and I have another team working on the alien escape. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of management. It's a lot of trying to keep everything going in the same direction. And you know what I'm doing? I'm working with Brainstorm to get all the pieces I need, graphic pieces, to start updating the website, because that's something I'm planning on doing, and hopefully in the next week or two. And so I do have one really cool announcement. The Darkness TikTok page is now at 900 as of recording of this vlog. It's up to 920,000 followers. We are cruising, and I mean cruising, to 1 million. And since I started having so many Instagram and TikTok followers, I started getting hit up all the time, you know, about collabs or promoting products in our vlogs and so on and so forth. So yeah, TikTok, we're about at 1 million, and it's climbing fast. I mean, with Halloween, I mean, it's possible that we can get to 2 million. Our page is on fire. It's crazy. So we're gonna do a vlog and try to help you figure out how you can grow your TikTok and your Instagram. I mean, on Instagram, we're up to 35,000. Just a couple years ago, I only had a couple thousand. Not even, but 2 years ago. I basically didn't do anything with it, and then when I decided to do something with it, it blew up. And it's all been organic. We haven't bought any ads or bought fake Instagram followers or any of that stuff. I've never done any of that. And so, yeah, we're really excited about it. And we've also been creating, we just started creating content for the Scarefest YouTube page, and I'm also uploading all these things to Facebook. And I just realized, just recently, that if you take the same videos that I'm throwing up on TikTok and Instagram and getting tons of traction, I can upload them also to Facebook. This is a lot of work. I hate to tell you, it is a lot of work. And it's really simple to say, hire somebody to do it. But they don't think like I do. So, I don't know. I've just been doing it myself, and it's working. But I don't know. It's just so much work. But we'll make a video about that. And so anyway, let's go into Creepyworld and check it out. You already see the coffins. And as I've already told you, this is going to be the fastest, easiest haunted house that I have ever created. Right now, we have barely gotten a week and a half into it. And let's see stage 2. Okay, so the last time I took you in, it was basically just the wall panel. So this is step 2. And step 2 was just putting synergy on it. That's it. And we added these beams, and we're gonna start painting it after we add a lot more synergy. So look, if you look right here, you can see the edges where the vacuum form meets. We're gonna hand smear that on. We're gonna get rid of these seams. And I went through here with all these guys today, and we talked about that. We talked about how to paint it. We talked about where else are we going to hand smear Synergy. Like this ledge, I like to get rid of it. I want to hand smear it in there. I want to hand smear clumps on there, because you have to remember, Synergy has to be concrete. It could also just be dirt and debris and dust that's accumulated on just about anything. It could also be rust. In other words, if I painted this rusty, this could be like the metal flaking, okay? So we want to get rid of these edges here too. We'll do that with hand Synergy. And by the way, these are something I just bought at the Transworld show on a whim. I don't even know why I did. And I never knew what to do with them. And I thought to myself, well, it's kind of like vacuum form. So you got vacuum form on one side and you got all of these panels on the other. You have to remember, this whole haunted house is going to be like vampires and werewolves, okay? That's what it's going to be. And you can see one of the big mistakes that was made in here, and I'll just tell you what it is they didn't tint the Synergy. So the Synergy's white. So I didn't have a normal scenic person spray it on. I had my own son spray it on, and he didn't know to tint the Synergy. You want to tint the Synergy at least gray, at least, so it's easier to paint, but that wasn't done. Oh well. But you can see where some Synergy's been hand put on to add more levels of texture. Okay, but this maze is about to be painted. We're going to put more Synergy on it, and that's what we're going to do. Now, when you come to this, we're going to make that look like wood. And what we're going to do is either going to take plaster or heavy levels of Synergy and trough it on and make the wall, you know, look textured. And then paint over it. Now you'll see that this is just 1x3s and it's a simple ledge. There's nothing complicated here. This is a 1x2 on top of a 2x2, and boom, you got a ledge. But you'll notice like all this, the vacuum form and everywhere it's put is framed onto the wall, okay? And we're gonna paint every wall panel. Like, look at this, this is terrible. This has to have Synergy gooped up on there to cover that. And so here you go. Now look, we did these skulls down here. And again, they're Synergy. Not too bad that these are actually white, unlike the rest of the place. We're gonna repaint this. And this is where we're gonna build a hallway of coffins. And there's an animation that we have from Scare Factory that's gonna go away, tucked back there. We're gonna get it in tomorrow, put it in. And you know what we're gonna do with that? We're going to spray the coffin in concrete and then repaint it. And when we say it's not going to make it really any heavier, it's just going to be texturizing the wood, and then we'll repaint it. We'll make it look much better, and then there'll be an animation just sitting at the end of that hallway. So there you have it. That's part 2. Was texturizing the vacuum form. That's part 2. And part of part 2 also is to clean the space. You don't get it really clean, really free of, you know, debris. Because, you know, we started the Alien the other day, and I walked in, and I literally said to these guys, you can't work in this environment because you can't get anything done. We need to clean the whole space. So I literally helped them clean the space. And they were like, oh, okay. You can't have a messy work environment. And one of the things that you need anytime you do work, you need a 40 gallon or whatever it is, 100 gallon trash can on wheels, and keep the space clean while you work. You're able to move around the room easier. It makes you feel, it helps clear your head, your mind. Because whenever the space is really cluttered, you'll find that I don't know, it really kind of demotivates you. It kind of slows you down a little bit mentally. So keeping a space nice and clean and everything nice and neat and organized makes it go a little faster. Believe it or not, I found this to be absolutely factual. So that's what we're doing. And yep, love it. And all right, well, thank you. And then you can see over there, that is going to be our selfie museum, where you're just going to walk through and take pictures. I am also currently on the hunt for a concession trailer. Just going to buy it and be done with it. And then I'm going to buy a 20-yard container for the gift store. And so we're going to literally reimagine the whole Midway. And there you have it. And by the way, at the Darkness, we just got a liquor license. And we're really excited about that. It's for the escape room and the haunted house. So we're moving along. What are you guys doing at your haunt? I would love to know. And I will say that once I get everything on track, we're going to start traveling a little bit. And we're going to be going to some haunts and doing some behind the scenes tours of haunts. And our goal, our mission here with this channel, and there goes my Halloween themed phone. Our mission, our goal with this channel is to help haunted house owners. It's really, that's it. Or would-be haunted house owners. And I really feel that, you know, a great channel is like, say, the Wicked Makers, and they show you how to make stuff, okay? Or Stilt Beasts, I think is the name of the other channel, where they're trying to teach you how to do home haunter type stuff. That's not what we're doing here. But you might think that home hauntery stuff, following home hauntery type YouTube channels is good for your home haunt. And it probably is. But I can also tell you that if you learn how to do it professionally, and I'm not saying making props, so I'm talking about the infrastructure. And that's what we're going to teach you, is the infrastructure. How to do the infrastructure the correct way. And then also how to theme it the correct way. I know a lot of you home haunters out there, you do things like fast, because, you know, hey, this is going in your garage, your front yard, whatever. Well, that's what we're doing right here at Creepyworld. We're going to do it fast. We're going to do it furious. And here's the bottom line. When it's done, it's going to be pretty cool. So, there's another video. I did want to make mention. I mentioned it a little bit in the last Hauntworld video, or the last video I did for Hauntworld, that we're going to start utilizing all the traffic the Hauntworld gets to promote on the first page the haunts that use Fear Ticket. Fear Ticket is the best ticketing system. I mean, there's not even a close second, really. But and it's also the cheapest, which is weird because you get the best service. The only ticketing company that has 24-hour tech support, and I had 0 chargebacks with it. They're adding new features left and right. It's crazy. But the big news there is if you are a Fear Ticket user, your haunt will go to the first page of hauntworld.com. And just because I don't go to hauntworld.com and talk about it as much and stuff like that, it has nothing to do with it. The site gets a tremendous amount of traffic. Aside from Google last year, Hauntworld sent me the most traffic of any physical website on the internet. It's true. Anyway, so Hauntworld will be integrated with Fear Ticket. That's great news. And our goal is to start trying to send you business on top of helping you make more money with your business. So from Creepyworld, as I'm getting in my car, and now I'm going to head to the Darkness, and I got stuff to do down there. I got props to drop off. I got to go check on the alien escape. I have people down there working on it. So much to do, so little time. And yeah, I don't sleep much, okay? Let me tell you that right now. I don't sleep much. And, you know, recently some people asked me, you know, why, you know, I'm not doing seminars. I was just asked this like yesterday. And hold on, I gotta get my, I just don't want to. And really, I like this setting much better. I have always liked helping people. I always will help people if I can. And you know, and what's really sad is I should have never stopped making videos. You know, Hauntworld right now might have 1 million followers, considering how huge the Halloween industry is. We literally could have 1 million followers, made like lots of great videos for YouTube. Would have been much better system, platform. But you know, we just stopped making videos. I'm making videos not to be YouTube famous, because if I wanted to be YouTube famous, and for the people who know me know I can talk about any subject. I can debate anything, okay? Matter of fact, I would rather debate just about anything but this. I would make a different kind of YouTube channel, and like, I've thought about it because it's kind of fun in a way. But for now, this will have to do, and it's just doing it for the haunted house people, the industry, trying to help out where and if we can. And I'm taking all the comments and I am literally reading them. I may not always respond to them because I'm like really bad at that. Like, I don't really check Facebook that much. And by the way, I'm having a problem with my email. So email me at info@scarefest.com. It will get to me. If you use the Dark Rides one, it's not really working. But with all that being said, we will make another video here real soon. And very soon we're going to start traveling, like I said, and we'll go out and see some haunts. If you want us to come see your haunt, just drop me a line and let me know. And we will try to make it happen. Until then, folks, happy haunting. As I go to get gas for my automobile.